Back in Indianapolis, the caution has just flashed on for the 6th time today. Dr. Jack Miller, that's the car sitting up high on the racetrack. And it looks to be, Tom, that Mike Groff down below?
I can't tell for sure. It looks like Mike Groff.
So, with those two cars, the yellow has come out. It is Mike Groff and Jack Miller, so the field gets safely through.
Can't tell. That's Jack Miller up into the wall. I'm not sure what got him there. And here's Groff sliding down through the pit apron area.
Well, Mike Groff moves to avoid as Jack Miller grabs the wall. Yeah, Groff's okay.
Groff has climbed back in. They've changed, put 4 fresh tires. They're checking the wing, trying to check the car over for damage. And they're going to try to get him back on the racetrack. Remember, he is currently the Indy Racing League point leader, so he needs to get back in this one if at all possible.
Yeah, this may have cost him his IRL points lead. Show you how frustrating it can be, Tom Sneva. We look back a few minutes ago.
Yeah, here's Mike Groff right here, and he's out of the car. He's walking down the pit lane. Jack Miller's over here, and Mike's a little upset. You see him throw the glove towards the doctor over there. But some of that frustration, I think, is a little bit that USAC made him get out of the car. He wanted to stay in the car, get towed into the pits, but for whatever reason, USAC asked him to get out of the car, and I think that was some of the frustration.
Well, back at the Hannah Medical Center, Dr. Jack Miller has walked out, and Jack, fortunately, you're okay. That's the good news. What happened to you out there?
I'm not sure yet. I was running fine. Actually, I wasn't even in, no one was around me. I turned into 3, and actually, I'd already started to turn in. All of a sudden, the car just snapped. It felt like something broke, and I'm not sure what happened. I don't think it was the engine, either in the gearbox, the CV, or the tire. It just is like somebody hit me from behind, but I know no one hit me. But
here comes Lyondike. Lyondike comes around Stewart, and Lyondike picks up 2nd place. Sorry to interrupt Jack Miller there, but Lyondike just made the move.
Well, there was a little bit of trouble for Sebastian Bourdais and Takuma Sato. In practice 3, there was a late stoppage, and it was Graham Rahal who caused that red flag period, and it was right up against the end of the session. So what race control did, which they usually do, they say, we'll give you 1 timed lap. Sato got out of the pits ahead of Sebastian Bourdais, but watch to your right, watch the blue car of Bourdais. I don't think he was too happy with Sato for some reason and kind of moved down on him, and Sato took exception to that. Look at this. He goes up to Bourdais after the session, grabs Bourdais by the chin strap. Bourdais trying to get rid of him, and then Kevin Diamond, the PR rep, steps in. Bourdais says, I haven't had enough yet, goes around behind Kevin and says, you want to continue this? Let's go. And then team members stepped in. So that was a little bit of action. We don't usually get that much in IndyCar.
Looks like every session with me and Townsend Bell in here.
About that issue with Sato, what was that all about?
No idea. I mean, you saw the action. Obviously, I passed him on the outlap. I guess it pissed him off, but I'm not quite sure that deserved that kind of reaction, but no idea. Doesn't matter.
All right, are you calm down? You don't want to hit anybody right now, do you?
No, I'm always calm down.
I've never seen you that excited.
He was excited.
I know.
I don't know what was the deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are cool?
I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't mind a little hate in IndyCar, though. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good TV.
Yeah, the things it was just absolutely pointless. Everybody knew 1-up deal. Everybody respect the position, make a room for it, and he just smash into it, and then basically, I don't know, tried to hit me wall, and then he tried to hit the New Garden. What was the point? So
I don't know, but he knows Kung Fu. I wouldn't mess with him.
Really interesting story about Marco this year. He has completed the least amount of laps of any of the drivers in this championship at 70%, and yet he's still 5th in the championship standings.
It's incredible that he's still 5th in the championship because he's had such an up and down season, and the results really haven't been great to speak of, but somehow he's managed to keep himself in the top 5, which is pretty good for not completing a lot of laps.
Sato can't wait to get ahead of Andretti, still pushing forward.
I think Sato wants to race for the low shot.
Oh!
That is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen.
A lapped car, Michaela Lotion, takes Takuma Sato out of this race. One of the most spectacular drives to the front, and led and then fought with James Hinchcliffe, and now it's done.
I just don't see what the etiquette is versus Formula One to IndyCar when guys are a lap down racing with the cars in front of them. What's your thought on that, Steve?
Well, you're not racing. That's the thing, isn't it? If you're a lap down, you're really not racing position, you know. You've got to be, you can't do that, can you?
AJ, how do you see this whole thing? Because it looked like Sato had a 4-second lead, just pulling away, kind of got held up by Marco Andretti, and then you get beat out of the pits, and that really gets him in the middle of this whole thing.
Well, when you're down pits where we are, you're going to get beat out. We had a great stop, but the deal with Marco and all that, more or less, I would have to say blocking for his own damn car is a bunch of crap. They don't seem like they want to do anything there, and like this deal here was probably just as much his on trying to move over and the other boy, but what gets you a car lap down, you'd think you'd back off, but I don't know. You got a bunch of goddamn idiots is all I can say.
McHale has made his way back to pit lane, and wow, that was a close moment for James Hinchcliffe, but you've made it back now. The way that you saw that unfold from your seat.
Well, basically, I was a little bit better on the exit from turn 4, and I was gaining Takuma from, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good showing. I was gaining Takuma. I was from outside, and he closed the inside, and I was thinking that he gonna leave me the space on the outside, but then he closed the inside, and then he started to close the outside as well, but I had nowhere to go at this point already, so unfortunately there's nothing we can do at this moment. But basically it all started from when my Conway ran into my back, and that's why I was in the back on the wheel, you know. I would never gonna be up there if not this first accident.
Now in Europe, they do not, when you're a lap down, you need to get out of the way of those cars. Here, often they let you race to get your lap back. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, because I needed to gain my lap, and I was actually a bit surprised with, I was faster than Takuma at this point, and I was anyway lap down, so I just needed to get my lap, and that was it. But again, it's just a strange situation because he closed the inside, and then I take the outside line, but then he closed the outside as well. So I mean, it's a frustrating result for our team because obviously we had a good car and everything was going well. But again, everything was going well only until the moment when Mike Conway ran into my back, and that's when this all started.
Thank you, McHale.
Thank you.
Looks like there's a little bit of trouble here trying to get Will Power's car refired.
Restart it. Wait, I went all the way down, back up. Is there any, keep it, can't even.
They're spinning the motor, but no ignition. Oh boy.
Oh no.
It will not fire. It will just not happy on the radio, obviously, but they keep trying here, and it's not cranking. Holy smokes. This is your concern as a strategist or a engineer?
Unplug the jump battery.
Oh no, now they're worried.
They're pushing them out of the way.
Yeah.
When they do that,
they're going to send the rest of the field.
Exactly.
Oh. They are going around Will Power. Wow.
Oh, that is a gut-wrenching blow.
It was there for Will, and it went away with the red flag. I don't know how to even ask the question to take me through your emotions right now.
I'm mad at IndyCar because I'm the first car in, and they wait for the last car to come to get a fan on that car, and it roasts the ECU. And just going red flag for starters, like, the guys up there in race control never listen to any drivers. They never listen. They don't care. We've given them so many good suggestions, and they don't care. And it's just, I worked my ass off today to have this happen. Like, I'm screaming on the radio, we need a fan, get a fan.
And it wasn't for you, it was for the car.
Yeah, because the ECU always overheats. They wait for everyone. These guys have still got air coming in their car. You work your ass off in this sport, so much money goes into it, and it's just dumb decisions like that. Like, man, if it's not a yellow they throw, it's some stupid idea like this, a red flag. So, yeah, he gets the same luck too, man.
Sorry, Will. Try again tomorrow. As you can see, and what you didn't see is the immense frustration from a race that was there and didn't come to fruition.